What are you doing here? You want to learn about cells and how they reproduce? Lucky for you, I just got my PhD in cells. I can teach you all about it. Come, walk with me. Interphase is the first and the longest phase of the cell cycle. This phase is split into 3 different parts. The first part is G1. This part is for the cell to grow and prepare for DNA replication. The second part is synthesis. Synthesis replicates the DNA that is preparing to be split into daughter cells. The final part of the interphase is G2. This is when the cell produces proteins and organelles needed for cell division. That's the end of the interphase. Let's cruise on over to prophase. Walk with me. Prophase is the first step before mitosis. The first step in prophase is when the chromatin within the nucleus coils tightly into compact chromosomes. If you don't know what chromosomes are, they're very complicated forms of DNA. That's why there is a prophase. I think I see some metaphase over there. Come on. Looks like this is metaphase. This is the second step of mitosis. This is where the nucleus dissolves and the chromosomes appear in the cytoplasm of the cell. Chromosomes are then gathered by the spindle and line up at the center of the cell, getting ready to divide. Speaking of divide, let's split and head over to anaphase. Come walk with me. This is anaphase, the third step of mitosis. During this phase, the chromosomes that gathered at the spindle are now going to be divided. The chromosomes, once divided, separate into 2 identical independent chromosomes by the spindle apparatus. Let's slide on over to the final step of mitosis, telophase. Come on. Telophase is the last phase of mitosis. During this phase, the nucleus is going to reform around each group of chromosomes. The nucleus separates the chromosomes from the cytoplasm. Once the nucleus is reformed, the chromosomes start to uncoil, which makes them diffuse and become less compact. Now that we're done with mitosis, let's move on to the last step of the cell cycle. Come on, walk. The final step in the cell cycle is cytokinesis. During cytokinesis, the cell membrane pinches into the cell equator, forming a cleavage furrow for animal cells, and a cell plate forms for plant cells. Once a cell separates into 2 daughter cells, you now have 2 cells from 1 cell. This lets the cycle continue, ending the cell cycle. It has been wonderful teaching you all about the cell cycle. Hopefully, some of you learned something new. It's getting pretty dark, and it's starting to rain. I ought to be heading home now. Bye, guys. It's been a pleasure.